You are live.
Hi, Laini.
Hi. You're looking
How are you?
good.
Good to see
I'm
you.
good. Good
It's so
morning.
we can connect across the miles. I love it.
I know. I feel like I've known you for years.
I know. Isn't it funny how you can meet online and within you make a connection and you just it's great and it's great. Me, I connect with a lot of people online. Probably
I
as
hear
you
that
do.
echoes actually. Do you have some audio equipment on right now, Lisa?
No, no, no. How's it now? Still echo?
I know what's happening. Okay, it's working right now.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. It was me because YouTube was on, so it's kind of like getting the echo of that 10-second behind
Ah,
time. Now we're good. We're good now.
oh, good, good.
So, uh,
Excuse me while I enjoy my coffee.
yeah, enjoy your coffee. So today I'm so happy that to have you here in my studio. I'm going to talk about the Welcome Mad Global. Actually, I want to ask you, what's the meaning of mad? Is that an Australian thing? Mad? Amity?
How you have doormats at your house. The doormat. We call
Ah,
them,
oh yes.
we call them
Oh, the welcome
the
mat.
welcome
Okay,
mat.
got it.
The
Right, I got
welcome
it.
mat. So because we're at
Right.
home around the world, we're putting out the
Are you
welcome
talking
mat
about,
for
oh,
all of our
I
crew.
thought it's some kind of OZ thing, it's like whatever. It never dawned on me that it's that mat on the door. At the
Yeah,
door.
the welcome mat for everybody.
Yeah, that's a good name. And how did you get started with this whole thing? It's so exciting. Where I actually went into the website and browsed through the properties, and I saw that they are very nice homes.
There's some
I saw
great.
villas in Indonesia.
Can I tell you, I cannot wait until the world opens because I just want to get to some of these homes and there's some amazing locations. We've got beautiful 18th century farmhouses to lovely homes in the US with hiking trails around and there's properties everywhere, but they're just really nice family homes that well, not necessarily family, but just nice homes that we have the benefit of enjoying, and much better than a hotel. You've got everything there, all the the luxuries that you can have in your own home. And I just think once the world opens, it'll be so nice to be able to be able to swap with other crew members that we have that trusted. I guess with our trusted colleagues, there's that respect and that trust there, and being able to take away that cost from accommodation is a big big help for all of us, especially after going through COVID. I know for me, I'm a single mum, Lainey, and even though we get cheap travel with our flights, accommodation's really expensive. And as a single mum, when we went through COVID, I was actually thinking, how am I going to afford to take my kids on big trips anymore? It's still a big outlay. Anyway, I just sort of got thinking, I thought, how can I eliminate the cost here? And then I just had this random idea, wouldn't it be nice if we could swap with our friends? And then it just sort of evolved bigger. Then I thought, why don't I just involve all crew around the world? So we have this community and network where we can just reach out, message and let them know, we'd like to come over there. If you want to come here, let's swap homes. And then that way, and we can swap cars as well, whatever. But it's just nice to be able to do that. And one, save on accommodation. Two, live like a local. And three, have all the home comforts that we can normally have at home. But it's like having a home away from home. Which
Right, I was very impressed. I saw some of the homes even had swimming pools.
Yes.
Quite a few I saw, and I was wondering since when you started this Welcome Mad Global.
It was during the start of COVID, actually, when I was stood down for 7 months. And I probably had too much time on my hands, and I just got thinking, and I've always loved travel, and as I said, I probably also was looking at what other things can I do because flying was so uncertain. And I just I had this idea, and as I said, it just evolved. And I was very fortunate in Australia because I did not have a lot of savings. in Australia when COVID hit, we were allowed to access, I don't know what you call it in Malaysia or other countries, but we have what's called our superannuation, which is basically when we retire, we then have a retirement fund, basically.
Right.
And for the first time in, I think, history, our government allowed us to access that money early. So when I had this idea, I thought, well, I can either go for it or, you know, use this money to spend it wisely and invest it in something and hope that it grows, or leave it. And I just thought, I'm just going to go for this. I believed in it. I liked the idea. So I had a little bit of cash from that superannuation that I was able to draw on. And then I just went to town, and that's probably an Australian thing to say. When I say went to town, I just went all in. I got onto a web designer. You know, I outsourced quite a few things, and over about a 6-month period, we pulled it all together. It was a very slow launch. It was delayed and delayed because there were tech issues and teething problems. But eventually it came together and we launched. I think it took 6 months until we got the online platform, you know, where it was workable. Yeah, so it was a process. But I think once I made the decision to do it, I just went for it. And I put the first post out on my Qantas Airlines page, and I actually didn't expect the interest that I got, and I was actually overwhelmed to a point where I was like,
I think the response is quite good. Yeah, judging from the number of properties that are listed on your site and the quality of the properties, I could see that they are really very nice homes.
They're really lovely. But actually, it doesn't. We've got a lot of people registered, but a lot of those people haven't uploaded their house details. So when you go onto the platform, there's actually a lot more homes on there that you don't see because no one's traveling yet. There's no hurry up to get their details. Right. But we've had a lot of interest. So crew have been amazing and so supportive. And I really feel like maybe, I don't know whether it's due to COVID, but I feel like globally it's brought crew together. I really feel like we are united by wings no matter who you fly for. And I think it's really about supporting one another. And I know for me, crew have been amazingly supportive, and I'm really grateful.
Right.
Fabulous.
You know, I was pretty impressed by your initiative, and it sort of speaks to me, and that's why I thought I want to get you on to this live stream to tell more crew about this fabulous offer that you are. It's an option. It's an option. You can just do a swap with your fellow crew members, and you get to stay there for free when the borders reopen. I'm sure people are dying to travel all over again.
There's a lot of pent-up demand to travel. And, it's going to take some time, but when it does, I just think it's just nice to be one part of a community as well. You know, I really want to stress the importance of having a community. This isn't just about free accommodation. It's about uniting crew and helping each other out so we can, travel a bit more and utilise this platform that will be beneficial to all of us. But, that's about it. But,
Right. So how do we go about that? Like,
it's
do you only offer this for air crew, or who are eligible to join as members?
Sorry, Laini, there was a delay there.
Who are eligible to join in your community?
So, it's current and former crew, because I believe that once you're a flight attendant, you're always a flight attendant. So this is open to, because a lot of people have taken redundancies this last year or two, and I really want to allow them to be part of this opportunity as well. So this is for former and current air crew, so pilots, flight attendants, but also ground crew. A lot of our marketing is towards air crew because that's my niche, and that's where I'm at. But it's definitely open to ground staff. As long as you have a company number with your airline or a previous company number, you literally just jump on the welcomematglobal.com website. You just hit join there. You'll put in some basic details, and then once you join, then you'll go to step 2 and upload your home details. You can put pictures on there. You can list, the features of your property, whether you want to include your car in that swap or pet sitting. There's a few various options, but basically it's set up as a kind of meeting place. So, for example, Laini, if you wanted to go to London, you can search the London properties. Those properties will come up. If you like the look of a place, you just message that person, say, look, I'd love to come there sometime. If you'd like to come here, I'd love to do a swap, and hopefully you can organise a time that's simultaneous at the same time. Or if you like...
Oh, I see. Now I get a better idea. It has to be... But don't you think that that's a little bit not that coincidental? Like, it seems like I have to be wanting to travel during this period of time. Coincidentally, you are okay as well. We just swap home, right? We even have to swap duration. Yeah. It has to be the same duration.
Sorry, say that again.
So your system works on swapping, where we have to agree on a specific date where I will go to your home, you come to my home.
You might have, like, for instance, I might have February leave, but often I don't know what Malaysian Airlines like, but with Qantas, we have a bit of flexibility with our leave. We can bid for certain months, or swap. So I think a lot of it will be, look, I can get February off, and that person will see if they can get the same time off. If that doesn't work, maybe they can work another date. Normally you can arrange a 2-week period somewhere, because you might have a 12-month year time frame where you're planning to go somewhere. So normally you will have time to find a time that works for both of you. And if it doesn't, you're free to host as well. If you can't find a simultaneous or a time frame where you're off together, you have the option to do whatever you like, really. But you can say, look, why don't you come stay here, and when I go there, we'll put you up. So it's basically up to you to have that conversation. And if you do make this swap, by the time you make the swap, you would have built a real relationship with that person.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to say. It would have been like a family relationship by then, because it takes so long a time to plan, and I really have to plan coincidentally to your convenience, vice versa.
I mean, as flight attendants, there are times where we think, we can jump on a flight tomorrow and go somewhere. But generally speaking, we plan a little bit ahead. So you would have built a relationship with that person, chatting online, and even like what we're doing now. So you really will develop that trust in that respect. So when you swap, it'll be like having a friend in your house, really.
I think this is fun. This is another kind of option. Instead of the easygoing, you can just book a hotel as and when you like. But this is another way of traveling, So if you want to experience this way, so join your network. So by the way, I heard that you say you're going to give like free lifetime membership. Could you tell us more about that? That sounds interesting.
Well, actually, I haven't given a lot of thought, but I'm happy. I'll have to work out how we'll do it, but I'm certainly more than happy to give away a lifetime membership to somebody that gets on here, shares this. I might have to work out the finer details how we will give that away, but I'm more than happy to give that away to somebody. As
the founding members, welcome, Matt.
Yes, correct. And for normal other crew that do register, there will be an $80 per year membership to be part of this. But if you're spending 10 nights away at $200 a night, it's a massive saving to be a member. So $80 a year to be part of the community. But we haven't implemented annual memberships fee yet. We will not implement that annual fee until the end of this year because of COVID. There's no point charging people when we're not really traveling. So you can join now for free, but then your $80 will be deducted at the end of the year for the following 12 months.
So you join for free now, and then thereafter the $80 per year is like a renewal fee.
Correct, and it'll kick in at the end of this year.
Right.
Yeah. So I know in Europe there's a lot of a few different cities are able they're traveling over there. So you can still swap now, and even in Australia domestically and New Zealand we can travel. But I just did not want to implement that fee until the world is a little bit more free to travel. So
Yeah, I think this is a good initiative because you feel more comfortable if you were to swap house with fellow crew members compared to outside of your niche. Then I don't think you want to do that, right?
Yeah, definitely. And originally, I was going to do it to general public and just have a filter where you could search for crew. And then when I got their feedback that I did, I just went, this has to be an air crew thing, because I think that's why crew liked the idea, was because with your trusted colleagues, it's more doable and you're more relaxed about it, more comfortable. Swapping houses with the general public would not be for everybody, although there's a big market, a lot of people do it. It's not for everybody, and this won't be for everybody either. But I definitely think having that trust, because they're your industry colleagues, takes a lot of that. I don't want to say anxiety, but makes it a bit more comfortable for people, I think.
Right, I would say so too. And I think that's good that you actually target a niche market, which is air crew member, and that make air crew member feels comfortable and knowing that, it's just like no matter where, from which airlines, as long as when a crew meets another crew, instantaneously you just feel like, hey,
I know.
You just go for it. It's like the magic that airlines have done on us. I think the training and the discipline the training and the discipline of being a crew that makes us, different.
It's a common interest, and as I was saying, when you do pass another crew, whether it be in the terminal or in a hotel, you sort of give that nod or a smile, like, we know, we get you, we're on the same page. Yeah. It's nice. Yeah. But
that's something I don't think you'll find it elsewhere outside any other profession. I don't think people bond as quickly as cabin crew do across the world anywhere.
Well, we get on a plane. We have to just get on it.
Right.
We don't have time to get to know each other. We've just got to get to work and make it work, and just get on with it. So I think we definitely know how to connect, and like I said, there's that common interest there, and it's like I said.
Are you doing this on your own, or you have someone to help you?
My sister's helping me, actually. So I'm more the I guess front of house. So people will associate the business with me. My sister is more of the back office.
Side.
She helps with the admin and that kind of thing. And as the business grows, her role will evolve, and it'll be more in the back office side of things. But because I am crew, I'm sort of the face of the business. But I do certainly need my sister there to help me, because as it grows, it's always a lot easier to have someone do it with you. And I couldn't trust anyone more than my sister. So, and she's my twin sister, so we're
I see.
So we're always on the same page. Well, not always on the same page, but we get each other, so it works.
Wonderful.
But her pictures on the website, but you don't see her much.
I was wondering, I saw these beautiful photos on your website, the Welcome Mat Global. Did you take all those photos yourself? Or you pluck it from all the 7 photos, beautiful photos?
On the Facebook page or the website?
Yes, the Facebook page.
Facebook page. I take a lot. I do have a tripod. My kids actually take a lot. I think I made a deal with them for every photo that we publish, I'll give them $1. So they take some. Some are sourced off, photo websites where I pay. It depends on the Facebook page. Yeah, there are some that are sourced from websites that I have that I've registered with. But the ones where it's us, personal photos, It'll be just myself, the kids, on my tripod. Yeah.
Right.
But I love
Great.
taking photos. I'm a bit obsessed with taking photos.
Yeah, I can see that. I think you take good photo on your
thanks.
personal pages. Now you kind of post your dogs, your kids' photo. They are beautiful photos. High quality camera.
A lot of people do actually say that, but my kids are often saying, "Mum, put your phone away," because I'm always taking photos. So sometimes I've got to refrain a little bit, but I just love capturing a good moment as well. And yeah, that interest has only really developed in the last, probably since I had kids. Actually, I didn't really take photos before, and now, now I just really love it.
Okay, Lisa, would you like to sum up the whole thing here so that the viewers will have a clearer idea of what is it that you are offering? The global mat, the welcome mat global. Okay.
In a nutshell, we are an online community exclusively for airline crew, ground crew and air crew. And what we provide is free accommodation via our crew house swapping platform. So it's swapping homes with our fellow colleagues to eliminate the charge of accommodation. And the online platform, all you need to do is register, upload your house details, and then away you can go. You can start planning, looking at homes, and reaching out to crew that you'd like to swap with. It's $80 a year. However, that doesn't come in until the end of the year, and that's pretty much it. Yeah,
so for now, whoever want to, but then now people can travel. Assuming it's within maybe other part of the world, like New Zealand, I heard that they can travel at this point of time, right? Perhaps they can swap like from one city to another. So what about Australia? Are you all open right now?
Not internationally. Only we have a bubble with
domestically.
Domestically, yes. However, we have just had another little outbreak. We've been doing really well, Australia, but every now and again we'll have a little outbreak. But our government comes down pretty hard and fast, so our borders get closed really quickly if there's a little outbreak. So right now we have, I think, 2 states with borders closed. But when I say closed, they're just closed to states where they've had the outbreak. So for the most part, we can travel domestically within Australia, but there are some restrictions from people coming from those what we call red spot areas. But then,
how about let's say I'm interested to join, but would I be able to? I want to see in which countries. I don't know. I don't know in which countries you have properties available. It might not be available in the countries that I intend to go. So
we don't.
Would I be able to go through and then run through and see first and check it out before I decide whether or not I want to join your network?
Yeah. I'm not sure if I got that completely, but basically, obviously, we're in early days, so this community is going to expand and grow. So right now, though, at the moment, we have properties in the US, New Zealand, Australia, the UK, Germany, Norway, Peru. I think Peru. We have Bali, Indonesia. I'm trying to think of where else are we now?
Spain. I saw Spain.
Spain. Yeah. Well, they're splintering out. Canada. And there's only there's a few in each of those areas. Caribbean, we've got in Aruba. Where we haven't got registrations at the moment is we've got Dubai, but not a lot of Asian countries. So, definitely need to hit that market. But Europe, the US, they've started to splinter out there.
If I understand you correctly, I would say that at this point of time, if I am contemplating when the borders reopen, I would like to go on a holiday, I can just take up this free lifetime membership to sign up to join and to lease my property out there. So if everybody does that, then you have a lot of options for everybody. So when borders reopen, everybody can just choose and swap among themselves. Am I right?
Yes, but can you just clarify about the free lifetime membership? What were you saying there?
I was saying that at this point of time, let's say I'm contemplating, but I know that at this point of time I cannot fly because borders are closed. But if I'm contemplating, it would be good for me to take up your free lifetime membership offer for now to list my property. So if everybody's doing that, then we have a lot of options worldwide. So when the borders reopen, everybody can just look it up and then swap among themselves. That would be fabulous.
Oh, I know, but we can only offer limited free lifetime membership. So we've given out a few, and obviously, every now and again we do promotions for the free lifetime membership, but I think there's been enough interest. We don't want to just give away free lifetime memberships. I think they have to be special for it takes away the for anyone
urgency.
Not the urgency, but for anyone that we are giving that free lifetime membership to, it's a special thing. So to give it to everybody, and it wouldn't be good business sense either. But
I have a question. When you say you're giving out a limited number of free lifetime membership until end of this year, does it mean when you say lifetime membership, will these people have to pay the renewal thereafter? No?
So let me clarify. So I was saying we are happy to give away a free lifetime membership for somebody on here that wants to share. We haven't worked out how we were going to do that, but I'm more than happy to give somebody a free lifetime membership that wants to either comment, share, and support this video here. We'll have to work out how we do that. Happy to give that away, but for everybody else, they can join for free. Like they can join now, but they won't pay anything until the end of the year, and then at the end. So you'll put in your card details. But that $80 membership fee will not come out until the end of this year, and it will automatically come out every 12 months from that day. Does that make sense?
What about people who joined today? Did you say a limited number of lifetime means they do not have to pay renewal?
I didn't. I don't think we discussed that. But how about let's create something now? How about if I offer 10 if you join today? I'll give away 10. How's that?
10 means forever. They don't have to pay the 80. Oh, that's fantastic!
I'll give you 10. Wow! And they are on lifetime memberships. And
this is too good to be true. Yeah, give it a shout.
10 forever. And then we can build on that. So, we'll give away 10 if you I tell you what, let's give it, what's today? We are Thursday.
Today's 27. Until end of this month then.
I'm a bit all over the place today. I tell you what, this is what we're going to, let's not put a number on it. Okay, no, I'll give away.
You know what? You can decide later, but why don't we just put in the command there? We just put it down in the command.
We'll give away 10. Join by the end of Friday. Giving people a couple of days because people are busy working.
Wow.
So we'll give away, or even the first. How about it's easy? We go the first 10 that join. The first 10. If the first 10 join, but they have to upload their house details, so they have to join, upload their photo, their property. So we build our database. So that the first 10 that register, and then as they come onto the website, I can then change their membership to lifetime, so they won't be charged. So when they join,
that'd be fabulous.
They'll give their credit card details, but I can actually change that. So the first 10 to join and list their house, put their house. If you only need one photo. I will give them first 10 lifetime memberships.
Lisa, I was wondering, would you like to put out this detail in my group that you can just put out, write this, whatever, so that they will know and let them spread the news to whoever interested, man.
That's fantastic because you know what? Once we have 10 from this. Word of mouth is huge in the airline industry. It'll filter out. So we only need to get started, get a put in.
Yeah, that'd be good. I'll be happy to do that. Yeah.
Oh, you're nice, Laini. All right, let's do that. First 10.
I think, yeah. Too good to be true, Lisa.
No,
you have to give it a shout at all the airlines groups, you know. I haven't heard you shouted it out yet. Oh my God, forever. First time.
Yeah, no, that's actually a really good deal.
Yeah. It is.
For those first 10, you can, search to your heart content and, and hopefully not have to pay for accommodation on most of your travels. So yeah, it's a nice thing to be able to have, and we're happy to give that away.
Yeah. You know what? I think it's about time then we just end it here. I think we have covered all that you want to share, or unless you have something else.
No, I think we've covered all. Yeah, thank you, Laini. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you are most welcome. And I'll be waiting for you to post it in my group and to shout it out and let them know. You're most welcome.
I will do that right after we get off here, and I'll pop it in there. First 10, and we'll can't wait to see who joined us. And do you know what's really great is every time I get so excited every time a new property comes on, and to see where they're from, what's around, and what else I found. I was going to say, what's more exciting to me is people that have joined so far. They have been more excited about sharing their home than where they're going. It's that feeling of they're helping somebody, and they're like, I can't wait to, for someone to stay here. It gives them that sense of, it's a nice feeling to be able to give to somebody. So I really enjoyed that. Anyway, that's it.
Fantastic. Okay. I'll see you around another time. Thank you for dropping by.
Thanks, Laini. Have a really good day, and thanks for having me.
You too. Welcome. Bye-bye. Ciao.
Everyone.